Hey guys, Tom itself here. This is my longest gun kill streak to date, and I'm happy to share it with you. It's with the Peacekeeper. I already did a video on the Peacekeeper. I'll link to that on the screen and in the description, but in general, just keep things at a middle range, and it seems to work out fairly well. Just a couple games prior, I had unlocked gold camo, and I was working on finishing up the second weapon prestige and the weapon mastery for it. Rocking fast mags and FMJ here. Seems to work out fairly well for me. So, I'm not going to say a whole lot about the gameplay. Instead, we're going to get into vlog stuff later, but let me start out by saying that this is my third nuclear, and I didn't even bother posting the first one because it was so slow and methodical, and the enemies weren't terribly good. The second one was a lot of fun with a QBB on Yemen. The first one, though, it wasn't entertaining to me, and this one's also a little on the slow side, but it's a lot better, so... It's just that in that first one I didn't post, and this one, I don't feel like my team really needs me doing this well in order to win the game. They could handle this without me. I could just go spin in circles, and they'd still do just fine without me. I don't need to be calling in all sorts of kill streaks for them to win this game comfortably. It just doesn't matter. So, the previous game, we had a bit more opposition, and I've been playing pretty hard. You know how it is. You go from a hard lobby into an easy one, and you go, oh, well, let me swap out my UAV for a Warthog here, and we'll keep playing like we were that last game and see what happens. Well, this is the sort of thing that'll happen. The surprising part is that most of them stick around. We won 2 games previously this night to forfeits, and this game, they have mostly a full team for most of the game, which kind of helps in chaining the kill streaks. So, alright, yeah, easy win, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about some other stuff. I had some computer trouble the other day, fairly nasty. Wound up needing to reinstall Windows. Honestly, kind of concerning, a bit scary when your computer will no longer boot up. It just reboots over and over again, and repair console can't do anything, like the automatic repair tools. Nope. Oh my gosh. Fortunately, I didn't lose anything. At least I don't think I did. Well, except for 3 of the potential images that I had picked out for the thumbnail for that turban domination video. But yeah, that's okay. Speaking of that, I want to thank you guys for all your ratings and comments. Put in a lot of work in that, and I really enjoy it. That's why I do it. But the fact that you guys enjoy it too makes it all the better. Very, very lucky right there. Oh, get turned on. Well, in the end, I don't know, I lost 3, maybe 4 days messing around with stuff, freaking out, panicking, and finally reinstalling Windows, and now I'm going to have to reinstall all my programs and get them all set up the way I like. I'm kind of picky like that. In the end, no serious harm, just set me back quite a few days, and that was one of the reasons why that video took so long to get out, why I haven't seen a whole lot of me. I do try to post at least weekly, but, well, my computer doesn't work, I can't do much of anything. As far as upcoming videos go, I would definitely like to continue the Epic Domination series. I have 1 gameplay saved that potentially might work on Raid. I don't know, though. I need to go back and watch it from some more points of view, see if it's what I really want to be using for the series. Games can be close for lots of reasons, and sometimes they're not always indicative of the map or the players or what's going on, and who knows. I've had games turn completely around by some guy picking up 2 or 3 capture kills at the start of the second round, getting a VSAT off of that, and then the game changes completely, and you're just like, whoa. Okay, that's interesting. What do you learn from that? Or potentially, if we lose and just get slaughtered and the game's not even close, well, that's not cool either. Well, if we lose and we and the other team dies more than us, that's well, that would be interesting to watch, wouldn't it? So I don't know. Just the number of games that potentially could work is fairly limited, especially when normally it's a fairly easy win. So I don't know. Getting gameplays for that series is it's hit or miss. Who knows when it's going to happen? I just have to see when I get a gameplay, save it, and then go back and watch it and see if it's the kind of thing that would make a good video for that series. As far as the shotgun series goes, I finally finished golding the 1216. Well, got there in the end. I got a lot of really cool clips that I'm excited to put into a video and show you guys. I need to go double check my stats for the gun, though. Honestly, the stats in Black Ops 2 are less interesting than they were in Modern Warfare 3, where there was a question of, okay, range or damage, and okay, there was just so much of a, it's a 50% chance at this range from several meters, and you say, okay, that. I don't know, I feel like doing it in MW3, I was able to say a whole lot more than Black Ops 2, where it's just like, yeah, the weapons are damage limited, not really spread limited, so the probability thing is a little less important. And also the range or damage in Modern Warfare 3, now you've got long barrel or laser sight. And the long barrel usually at least does something, because the damage drop-off is the limiting factor, not the spread. So I don't know, I'm going to finish the series. I don't know, I think I might go back and revisit Modern Warfare 3 to do the rest of the shotgun probability there, just because it is kind of interesting there, and also maybe some options to comparing shotguns between the different series. It might be interesting. I think that's worth looking into. Alright, and the last item on my list. I am expecting at some point over the next couple weeks to get a very significant upgrade in my internet connection. Right now, it's not so great. NAT troubles, connectivity issues, get kicked off of live, web pages just, can't browse anymore, all sorts of crazy stuff, and it doesn't work so well, and then suddenly here, well, I'm going to have plenty of bandwidth, and streaming will be an option. I say an option, it's not something I'd even thought about, because up until this point, it'd taken me, well, what is it, an hour for 6 minutes of video when things go well right now, and that's twice as fast as it used to be when I started. And so the option to just stream is a bit surprising, in good quality too. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with that. Now, the first thing I need to say is that I am not planning on streaming my regular Call of Duty play sessions with my regular group of friends that I play with. I've seen all the nonsense that can go on with live streams, and I don't want to deal with it. People joining in progress, just running around being stupid. Stalkers, yeah, all that kind of fun stuff. I don't want to put up with it, and I'm certainly not going to make my friends deal with that, so live streaming regular play sessions is not going to happen. However, what else? Single-player games, free-for-all games, maybe public lobbies. Don't hold me to that one, but that could happen. Or maybe the podcast could return. I know that was Battlefield-centered, and, well, this is, over the last couple months, this has become very much a Call of Duty channel, but still, something could happen. I don't know. I want this channel to continue to be focused on more high-effort commentaries and such. Even this silly little update video took me several takes, but side projects are never bad, so I don't know. What do you guys think makes for good live streaming content? It may be possible. It's certainly technically now feasible, and that was always the limitation before. I haven't even thought about what I might do if I had that option. So, gameplay's been going pretty well here. Wrapping things up. In the end, I managed to go 54-0 flawless with a 40-gun streak. 14 kills coming from that Warthog there. And what is that? 4 Warthogs and then 1 pass from the 5th. Sure steals the last 2 with his Hunter-Killer. But, anyway, I thought it was a pretty fun streak, even though they weren't the most challenging opponents. Still, I felt like sharing. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to some more videos. Catch you next time.